So I hear this all the time. I keep a DE for those times when I don't have time enough to shave with a straight. I can shave with a straight in 4 minutes flat, do 2 passes and a touch-up, okay, with lather, building lather in there, and it's on YouTube here somewhere on my channel. But most of the time with a straight razor or any other razor, one pass will give you, one with the grain pass, if your razor is good and sharp, will give you a good, passable, socially acceptable shave. Anyway, so if you're in a hurry, you can do one pass with a straight razor. If you use a DE, you're going to have to get the blade out unless you keep a blade in the razor. And if I were primarily a straight razor shaver, which I am, excuse me, there's no way that I would keep a wet DE blade in a straight DE for 2-3 weeks until I decided I needed it. The edge would be corroded. It would be substandard. To me, that just doesn't sound like a fun shave. Also, you're going to have to get the blade out. You're going to have to take the razor apart, put the blade in it, and put it back together. Even with a butterfly, a super speed, or an adjustable like this, you're going to have to put the blade in, close it up. Okay? It doesn't take all these. I like these better. One of the reasons I like these, this is what I started on, but I don't have to disassemble that. I don't have to do anything. All I got to do is open it up, pop a blade in it, close it up, and I'm ready to go. But that's a digression. But you say to me, well, brother, well, Mike, you know, I've got to strop that straight razor. No, you don't. I know. No, you don't. Now, a strop is essential to maintain your straight razor's edge. And under normal conditions, you need to strop before each shave. I strop before, and then I do a light stropping afterward because I think that it cleans the edge off, it dries it off, and my edge won't degrade as fast. But for one shave or 2 shaves, you can shave with that straight razor without stropping. It won't hurt the edge a bit. The next time you go back to your regular routine, give it 20 more passes on the strop than what you normally do. Just kind of touch it up a little bit with the strop. It won't matter. I've done this several times. I'll do it again in a heartbeat. It's not an issue. It's kind of like a lot of times people say, well, I'm going to be gone 3 or 4 days from my house, and you know, I won't be able to carry a strap. Don't worry about it. A good, well-honed straight razor will go 3-4 shaves before you have to hone it again. Now, you might have to refresh that razor if you do 4 shaves on it or 5 shaves on it. Without stropping it, you might have to have it refreshed, or you might have to refresh it, but it's doable. But 1 or 2 shaves on one won't hurt it a bit. So, look, if you just prefer a DE, well, then I'm not talking to you. We're talking about straight razors. I keep these around because they're fantastic pieces of tooling that were done with pride. These are almost all of my safety razors are vintage. I have a couple of modern, a Maggard DE89 clone and an R41 head. Okay, everything else I've got is vintage, and there's a reason for that. I like the old stuff that was made well. And I'll shave with one of these eventually, or not eventually, but occasionally I'll shave with one of these. But for the most part, give me a straight razor and I'm happy. So you do not have to keep a DE around so that when you're in a hurry, you can shave, because it takes too long to shave with a straight razor. Now, if you're one of these guys that wants to do a half an hour with a straight razor and all of that stuff, well, more power to you. But again, I'm not talking to you. The average straight razor shaver that's been shaving a year or more can do a one-pass shave just as fast with a straight razor, if you discount stropping, as it can pretty much with one of these. So, no, you don't have to. But if you like the DEs, if you're like me, keep them around. They're wonderful parts of history, and occasionally I do use them and enjoy them. So, all right. Bless you. Later.